Alright, ladies and gentlemen, Noobs News section is back. The Noobs News. I know it's been about 3 months since I've covered any of the recent spoilers, but to be honest, I've been waiting for the bigger stories. No, not really. I've been just really busy with our new community server and the new seasons, and with its current rate of growth, I've had to dedicate some extra time to that while we fine-tune everything. It's going great. We've got a nice active community, lots of fun storylines and roleplay opportunity, in a world full of quests and plot twists. If you're looking for a community server that's light on the mods and has sort of a Dungeons and Dragons feel to it, be sure to check for a link in the description below for GGrNoobs Hideout. It's free to join and we'd love to have you. Alright, so moving on to all the new stuff. The last few months have been packed with little teasers from showing off the new weapons such as the longsword, crossbow, and bone bow. All of these things we covered back in February and March, and the devs have released some new footage and concept art for some of the new mobs, and they've been busy fixing a fair amount of bugs on the back end, while still managing to squeeze in a new midsummer flower reef hat for us all, which I'm sure everyone loves. Well, at least I know I do. But, so what are the big news drops for August? Are you hungry for it? Because I know I am. Alright, looking over at the dev blog, they say, "Hello again, Vikings. We hope you've all had a wonderful summer thus far. Even with the heat waves rolling in all over the world, the Iron Gate team has taken some time off to get some new energy, as is customary here in Sweden. But now we're back at our desks and are already hard at work to bring you the next Valheim update. We are aware that there has been an unfortunate issue with crashing over the past month. A fix for this is underway and is currently being tested, and we hope to have the solution done soon. In the meantime, if you should have your game crash and your save reset as a result, you can follow this guide in order to restore your progress, and they provide a link." I just wanted to throw a comment out here. I've noticed a lot of disgruntled chatter regarding how fast and hard the devs are working on getting the Mistlands update out. And I, for one, coming from a technical background, understand a lot of the challenges they face. I commend them for taking some time off, because you really have no idea when you engulf yourself into a project like this. It's really hard to pull away and do some, self-care. And that is really important. So I, for one, am glad they've had a chance to take a break and come back to work with some fresh and relaxed energy and mind frame. And, hopefully that will help speed things along and we'll be able to see the Mistlands really soon. So moving right on, they say here, we are also working on the Mistlands. It's going to be quite a chunky update with a lot of things we haven't shown yet. Naturally, it will have new resources, which also means new recipes. The other week, for example, one of our 3D artists did a lot of work on food for the biome. The balancing still needs some work, but the menu is mostly set. Any guesses on what the various meals could be? And they provide us an image. So let's take a look at the teaser on the food and take some guesses on what we are going to be eating when the new Mistland update drops. This first dish we've got down here in the bottom. Alright, so taking a look at this dish, we've got some clear gelatinous mixture of what appears to be marshmallows and cubed cantaloupe, or I have no idea what this could be. But we might assume those are some kind of bone parts mixed with something orange encased in the body of what I'll assume is a new slimy type mod, like the blobs and the tar creatures. This really does not look very appetizing, if I'm going to be honest. It looks like a troll booger. So that's what we're gonna call it. A troll booger with marshmallows. Moving on to the second dish, right off the bat, I'm calling this one onions and golden apples. I mean, this could be cloudberries too, or an entirely different new berry or fruit type of item to collect. But for right now, my best guess is onions and golden apples. I'm sure that'll taste just delicious. Blech. And with dish number 3, it doesn't get any better. I know I called the first one Troll Booger. So if that's the booger, this one is the runny snot of a troll. Or someone peed in the pea soup. So I'm gonna guess that this is melted honey and peas. The devs hate us and want us to gag in real life every time we eat one of these new foods. Because right there in the back we see a purple flaked omelet. That's my guess for this one. I've no idea what those purple flakes are, and quite honestly, I do not want to see what part of a mob they come from. Exactly what am I chopping up to make purple flakes? And is that an omelet, that would mean eggs, and also chickens. That would be awesome. I do like the idea of chickens, but that could also be a new honey style item too. Maybe something we collect from the moths. Surely here something is rabbit stew. All in all, it's safe to say I've got no idea what these new foods are, but they surely do not look appetizing. I guess this is what you eat when you are dead. So says the Valheim dev. Moving on to the rest of the picture, we can see again the newer, darker looking stone material in the background there, which has already been teased earlier this summer with the mention of black marble. Now we see in the image here a structure built with the new materials, and let me tell you, this is a nice addition to our current building materials. This new black marble will allow for some great build designs, and talking about build designs, the new build of the month was won by the Friendly Gamer with a very nicely detailed and designed covered bridge spanning over a river. I've done a design like this before, never submitted to the build of the month, but I dare say the Friendly Gamer's design is far better than mine. Congrats to the build of the month. Maybe one day I'll submit one of my own designs. Until then, Valheim gamers, keep on gaming, and as the Iron Gate team says, may your axes stay sharp. If you're obsessed with Valheim like me, be sure to smash that like button, and if you want to support me as a creator, please consider subscribing. Thank you, and goodbye for now.